where I actually defend hunters. For me, it would be just as crazy to eat my dog or my cat as it would to eat a cow or a pig. Do you wonder why someone would choose to go vegan? Does it sound kind of extreme to you? Do you wonder how a vegan like myself can possibly coexist with hunters, meat eaters, fishermen? In this video, I'll cover the 3 things that help me deal with life in a small town, where mindsets are quite different than mine. What I try to do is focus on the inner beauty of everyone I come in contact with. I believe that everyone's at a different place in their life and in their understanding of where their food comes from. For me, animals and animal products on my plate is just not an option because I see all animals as important and worthy of their own life. For me, it would be just as crazy to eat my dog or my cat as it would to eat a cow or a pig. I so don't want to be a preachy vegan on here. I just want to help you get into my mind and see how I think about these things. I'm thinking that most people have blinders on and don't actually want to know where their food comes from, whereas I can't not think about it. Most people are scared that they just won't be able to eat their favorite foods anymore. Maybe they think that vegan is just a diet of salads, kale, and cabbage. Which brings me to my second point, how I plant seeds of compassion with food. There is literally a vegan substitute for everything. Anything can be recreated vegan style. And I'm here on this channel to show you this mysterious world of what's possible and how to make it a lot less scary. My thought is that when people have delicious food to eat in front of them, they don't really care if it's vegan or not. So what I do is I try to plant seeds of compassion through sharing tasty plant-based meals, and I also give meal suggestions and recipes. And number 3, for my last point, where I actually defend hunters. So I don't really mean to defend hunters, but if I had to choose, I would prefer that someone go kill their own food, thank and honor the animal as they eat it. At least they'd be conscious of what they're doing. When people buy meat at the store, it's like paying someone else to kill your food. People buying meat in a grocery store don't actually realize where their food was grown, raised in a factory farm, and that it lived a short and tortured life. At least hunters kill animals that had a free and hopefully happy life in the wild. I'm not going to go more into factory farming. I don't want to be a preachy vegan. But if you're interested in learning more, I'll have a link in the description below to the best speech by Yourofsky. In conclusion, although I try to always see the inner shining light in everyone, the hardest part of being a vegan is really not trying to find something to eat on the daily. Although in a small town, it sometimes requires more cooking. The hardest part is seeing the darker side of humanity and still keeping the faith in it. It's trying to understand why otherwise good and caring people continue to participate in needless violence against animals without even realizing it. We vote with our dollars. So every time we buy meat, we are voting to continue the violence against animals. So my mission in life is to make people realize that vegan is delicious. It's not weird. It's just normal, tasty food that's compassionate. And that's what I want to try to do on this channel. So stay tuned on Sunday when I give you a grocery store tour to show you where to find pre-made vegan foods that can really simplify your life. And next week, I'll be showing you how to actually make vegan meats if your small town doesn't have any vegan meats available. And if you want to dive right into the cooking right away, head on over to my other channel, What's for Supper Vegan. I'll have the link in the description below. And please let me know in the comments what scares you or prevents you from considering a vegan diet. I'd really love to know. Thanks everyone for subscribing. I am really thrilled with all my new followers. Take care. See you next time.
Small town vegan. Living and thriving as a plant eater in a small town.